Ed didn't stay around.
Year, I made just about $800 each.
He went west.
Oh yeah, they were worth $800
so
more the first
he
year.
finally
Well, that's the same like that too.
lived
All you can
in
do is buy
Carson,
for prints.
Alberta.
And the first print came out
And he married a Marie, but I can't remember
September
her last
87.
name. But anyway, when we asked him
that print sold
what
for
her name was,
$350.
Mrs. Jasterson, of course.
Mm-hmm.
That's what he told Dad. Because he was
Like
living
I
in-
said, I paid just about $1,200 each.
Yeah.
For them.
Anyway, he's a
Backtrack
person.
is one
Yeah.
and that's phenomenal.
Yeah.
And
So,
space is
so then, how long did you go to?
It's
how long
picture
did you go to
within
school?
picture.
Yeah.
And it's
Like
surreal.
4 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unreal.
And then-
I like that stuff. She doesn't like. I like this stuff down there.
We
I'll tell
moved
you another
away
good one is
from
Lone Child.
Mitchell's place
Yeah.
in 23 because it
And
was
another one, if you can get, is
November, I think.
Mm-hmm.
We had to move out there because the others came and had to move in.
Mm-hmm.
So we went down to Axel's before. They went away to Denmark. They had a sale, and then, but we were down there for a while, and then we rented a farm down near
Trying to think of the name of the guy.
Mm-hmm.
for 1 year.
There's two guys from Saskatchewan
Well,
who do
anyway, that's where we
skies.
met.
Yeah.
We went to school in
They just got a little bit of on the bottom, and the rest is all sky colors and stuff. You were noticed that.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, and then Paula
They
Jensen
send us
and
stuff
Dad,
every time
they
go
switched farms. Because they lived north of town, and
But
then
that, see that.
we got out on that farm
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
George,
for,
we
they,
got that for 20
Yeah.
years, right?
for I don't know how
They
many
can't give
years.
you money.
Dad finally bought it for a while,
Yeah.
but then he let it go and then went moved to.
Next time we get
Over
down
river.
there.
But anyway, we were out there for, that's when we went to Annandale School.
Yeah.
But before that,
So you were at Adendale School for how many years did you go to
Yeah, I think,
Adendale School
He
after
does
Red
bronzes
Rivers?
as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does, and he does.
well, we went to Lightning Creek
Pencil art.
Yeah.
I know him like that.
and then we were
He's a
back
hell
in
of a nice
Annandale.
guy.
Okay.
Because they switched those farms.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Paula
There's
Jensen
some
got the farm
bronzes
we
there
were
that
on,
I'll just
or
carry over, you know.
moved to there.
Well, he did
And
one.
we got the one that he was on,
Yeah.
out north
Because
of
he used to
Bedford.
work
Yeah.
that
So that was the one with the orchards, the apple trees.
That's,
Oh, I remember, yeah.
no,
Yeah.
Oh,
no,
not there
that
yet.
is my own
Oh
farm.
yeah. Okay. So we're not there yet.
No.
Okay.
This is, well, then I went to school there for 15 years.
It 20 minutes. Phenomenal.
I've seen that one.
But when we
Yeah,
moved,
that's good.
Then I did-
For 4 or 5 years running.
I stayed home and helped mother
But
for
George,
a while.
we went
Yeah.
out to her back.
And so then I didn't go past my grade. Well, then I had to start, so I was down
Yeah.
behind again.
Yeah.
Okay, so, well, I didn't take more than to grade 6.
Mm-hmm.
That's all.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway,
And
then
then.
I quit.
Mm-hmm.
Then I worked for a year.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Where did you work during that year?
I went, well, not for a whole year because mother had an operation. And then they thought I should come home because I was the oldest one and
Yeah.
help out there because mother had just had this operation in Regina.
Mm-hmm.
And I was out at Nels Christensen. Well, then Edith Christensen came and worked for this Mrs. Christensen that I was working for.
Oh yeah.
She was deaf, and so, well, it wasn't always that easy for her
Yeah.
because she couldn't hear always what we said,
Right.
even with a hearing aid. I know that because now I have a hearing aid myself. That's not always easy.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, so we switched there, and I came back home, and I was there until I got married,
Oh yeah. And so when did you get married?
1930.
1930. What was the day?
On the 3rd of March.
Mm-hmm. And well, how did you meet your husband?
Well, he just lived up at the quarter to our farm.
Oh yeah.
Okay, he came over from Denmark and he bought that Section 11.
Mm-hmm.
It was school land,
Mm-hmm.
and then he had a house moved on there, and we moved on there. We were married in 1930, but he bought that in 1927, so it was well.
Yeah.
Anyway,
So you moved in. The first house you had then after you were married was that
that
one?
is the one out there where there was the apple trees
Yeah. Yeah.
and crab apple trees.
Mm-hmm. 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 Yeah.
out there,
Yeah.
where you had played when you were younger.
When I was younger, that's right. So when you first started out there, then what did you have for a house at first?
Well, he bought that old house, but it needed some repairs, but it was so you could live in it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, of course, it needed windows because
Mm-hmm.
it had stood there without, or with just with nobody in it
Yeah. Yeah.
for many years,
Yeah.
and so it needed some fixing,
Mm-hmm.
and we should have had a foundation.
Mm.
Well, it got a bunch of stones around, but then we didn't get no foundation for many years.
Mm-hmm.
And then we thought we was going to get a new siding put on, because after we'd had that bad hailstorm, was lots of the shingles and lots shiplap on the insides there.
Yeah.
That was broken, and so it got taken, because we talked to a guy, and he was going to come and put siding on.
Siding.
And then he had the misfortune of tipping with his load, and the stuff got broken, and
Oh goodness.
So-
Yeah.
that didn't materialize.
Right. Right.
Well, okay, we had taken this stuff off, so they had to put tar paper and some other stuff on the outside,
Yeah.
because otherwise we'd freeze to death.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway, that was the way it was for quite a while.
Yeah. Yeah. So in that house then,
Yeah,
you,
that's where they're all born.
they were all born in that house.
Not the youngest one, because at that time there wasn't a doctor,
Mm-hmm.
and so I was taken down to Antler Nursing Home,
Mm-hmm.
and we called the doctor from Risk.
Mm-hmm. Now
So that's where the youngest one is born.
is that
All the others is born at home in the bed.
in the bed at home?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So who came out for the first one then? The first one.
Dr. Arthur was out for Carl.
Carl.
He was out for Thelma.
Mm-hmm.
He was out for Evelyn. No, it was one of those that helped him. He had a Dr. Gray, I think.